What's up, guys? This is Carnage, and I'm going to be showing you the game Aftercharge, which is out now on Xbox One and Steam. First of all, I'm going to go into some control options and audio settings, mess with some stuff there, show you what's available. Of course, you can mess with the sensitivity, aim assist, a few control options like that. You could even play crossplay with PC players, so Xbox One and PC crossplay enabled. Right now, I'm not playing with it enabled, but it is possible to do so if you want to. So then I'm going to go into some audio settings, some basic audio stuff that you would expect. Nothing really interesting there. But this is a really cool game, guys. I'm going to show you a bunch of gameplay. It's a first-person shooter, but it's really tactical and different. Very team-oriented as well. So right here, it's the different teams that you can, the different characters. There's different classes. I'm going to go into a little bit of depth into that as well. The Workonics team and the Enforcers. So the Workonics, the basic premise of the game is the Workonics are the invisible ones, and the other team has to try to find them by spotting them, by shooting them, and using their abilities. The Enforcers try to find the Workonics. And the main objective of every game is that the Workonics are trying to destroy the Extractors, which are these energy capsules, which I'll show you in detail, of course, but Enforcers are the other team who's trying to hunt them down. Now, right here, you're seeing me unlock some skins. I'm just cutting to some gameplay of, not gameplay, but of the actual customization you can do in the game. So you can unlock these skins through normal progression with the coins that you earn in game there. You can see some coins that you can buy different skins. Some of them require different levels. But nothing is basically, changes the gameplay of it. It's just aesthetic, visual stuff. So that way no one has a advantage or disadvantage over anyone else. It's an even playing field, which is nice. So just by playing the game, you get all these different coins you can use towards the skins, emotes, even shutdown jams, which are little songs that play while you're waiting to be revived. I'll show you some examples of that right here. Some elevator music for you. So that is the basics of the customization system. You get the gist of it. There are microtransactions, unfortunately. You don't have to use them, of course. They don't force you to. It's just if you want to get skins faster, then playing the game will get you those skins. But if you want to unlock them at a quicker rate, then you have that option there. So let's jump into a game of Aftercharge, shall we? So right here in this round, I'm actually playing with my good friends I Am Cully and Macca91. I'm sure most of you guys know Macca91 if you watch anything Xbox related on YouTube, especially with achievements. He does a lot of cool guides. So if you haven't yet, give him a follow. Anyway, guys, this is the Workonic team. That's the side we're on right now. And we're trying to we're trying to destroy these electric generators, or these energy capsules. I think they call them extractors. That's the exact Aftercharge term for them if we want to be politically correct. But anyway, we have to destroy them, and the other team is obviously trying to kill us, and they're trying to protect them. So what we got to do is we're invisible. The other team cannot see us at all. I mean, I don't even mean like Halo 3 cloak ability. Like, they cannot see us at all. Now, the only way that they can see you is when you get hit. So they're going to try to keep shooting. As you can see there, they're going to keep shooting as much as possible in certain spots. They might not shoot as much. They might use their abilities to try to catch you off guard. But they will try their best to shoot you, and then you temporarily become visible. If you're able to get away in time, you actually become invisible again. So there's a lot of strategy to it, very tactical. Teamwork is very important in this game. That's why I really enjoyed this one. So right here, you'll see me going down to try to revive Cully. Even though you can infinitely revive in this game, and it's really quick. Look how fast you revive. There I use my speed ability, by the way, just to get away. And he thinks I'm still up there. He's pretty smart. That enemy is shooting up on the rafters, or the walkway there. Right here, I'm actually shooting electricity bolts to Maka, not because I'm trying to team kill him, but that's actually a part of the game. I'm giving him an ability. Every character can use some of their own health to kind of sacrifice some of their own health to give a teammate a special ability. So there, I gave him part of his ability back. And I don't know which one he was using at the time, but I have the speed boost. So I think they were just giving me some as well. Now, another important thing to keep in mind, and kind of a pro tip, is that you don't want to sit there and hitting the same extractor over and over, because every time you hit an extractor in this game, you actually become visible as well. So not just getting hit by the enemy makes you visible, but hitting the extractor with your fist also makes you visible. So you kind of gotta go for the targets that are far away from the enemies and kind of hit it once or twice. Like here, I'm gonna hit it just a little bit and then back away. Cully is a little bit more daring than I was, so he's hitting it a bunch of times, and the enemy didn't actually see him still, surprisingly. But you kind of want to split up a little bit. Even though it's a team-oriented game, you don't want to stay all three of you together, because the enemy will shoot one of you near the capsule and, you know, might hit everyone with the same fire. So you kind of want to split up a bit, but still working together. As you can see, we're giving each other abilities from time to time, and generally playing pretty strategically. So usually we're trying to revive our teammates as fast as possible, but sometimes if they're like all guarding him, luckily they weren't here, so I was able to revive him. But sometimes it's a good strategy if everyone on the other team is like guarding, watching the body so they don't revive. One person can try to revive, and the other person can go and, you know, destroy the extractor on the far end, and that way, you know, they're not going to let you just sit there and destroy the extractor unless they're really stupid. But usually the other team is pretty smart about it, so they'll try to have one guy watching and one guy patrolling the other area. So there, I'm giving some more abilities to Maka, and there he just took out one there. I think he used the EMP or something like that. So another cool thing I noticed about the game is that if you look at the extractors that are left, you can see above them there's like a blue beam of light. That means how much health is left on it. If it's very faint, like the one on the right, you can barely see that one, but the one in the back is actually pretty solid. Maka just hit it, so it got a little less solid, but there's still a decent amount of health left on this one here. If you look in the background on the right, the other one back there, way back there, is really hard to see. That means it's almost destroyed. So that'll take like probably 1 to 3 hits, while the one in the front here is going to take a couple more. Of course, they're going to try to guard both of them, but you got to figure out the right moment to strike, and there's a lot of strategy involved there. So you don't want to leave the solid one for last, though. That's another tip I wanted to make sure you guys know, because if you leave the solid one for last, they're all three going to be on there, and you're going to have to get a lot of hits in on that last one. So a better strategy would be to, even though they're watching it right now, you want to like hit it a little bit, but have a guy at the other one as well, and kind of mix it up a bit. Try to be unpredictable, but if you can help it, try to leave like hardly any life on all of them. That would be the best strategy in my opinion. But there, I didn't care and went YOLO on that one, so almost destroyed it there. You know, Cully went down, so we're trying to revive. We don't want to just go for the last extractor without him. So sometimes it's more viable, like I said. In this case, you can actually, as you can see there, the enemy push him off the edge, and you can move bodies around while they're waiting to be revived. So that's another strategy for the enemy team, that is. So right now we're trying to get him again, and he has a drone on him. They actually tracked him with some ability. He has to press X to actually get that drone off of him when he revives. So now we're thinking about our last move here. We're close to winning, but we haven't won yet because there's still 2 extractors left. Right there, that's 2 abilities that the enemy team puts on. One of the abilities is their shield, so they could put barricades up. They could put 3 at a time. And right now we're trying to just get everyone revived so that we can attack the last. I think we're down to 1 of them now.
Beginning orbital strike in
And
60
we took a little bit
seconds.
too long, so that means there's an orbital strike. But it's not over yet. That doesn't mean we lost. That's not really a game timer. What that means is that an orbital strike, if the game takes a little long, that'll come down and kind of reveal where we are. So the other team can kind of see us a little bit better for a short time if that hits us. So we kind of got to dodge the orbital strike or win before that. So right now we're trying to plan our last move of attack here. There's only one extractor left, and we're close to victory. So we probably only have to hit it 1 or 2 times. But they have a lot of shields barricading it right now. Luckily, on the other hand, Maka has 10 charges for his ability power-up. So his ability right now is EMP. So we might be able to use that to our advantage, destroy their shields, and then just rush in and get that last hit on it. Let's see what happens. And here we go. Victory. Sweet victory. And guess what? Someone got an achievement there. It doesn't pop up on screen, but because I already had that one, but someone got the last hit on it while in orbital strike mode. So that is actually an achievement too. Speaking of which, the achievements for the game are actually pretty easy for the most part. They're, using different abilities for different characters. They're not too crazy. They're not too hard. There is one for level 30, which takes a while, but it's a really fun game. I've been enjoying it, and winning gives you XP there, as you could see, 500 XP a win. Depending on how long the game took, it also gives you that much XP. So it rewards you for the whole game length that you took. Right now, we're actually going to be switching sides. Our team is still, in a squad together, which is cool. But we're able to stay together. But we're actually going to be the enforcers this time. So this match, I think I'm going to pick Tinker. He's one of the 5 characters on the enforcer side. They each have their different abilities, their own unique weapons. So Tinker has an ability that's like a jump pad. You can use it to jump from side to side, from one side of the map to another easily. And he also has an Uzi or SMG. Each of the characters, like I said, has different ones. So right now I'm trying to shoot into their spawn. They always spawn there, so spawn campers beware, because we're gonna find you. So yeah, I got a hit mark off there a couple times, and Maka and Cully are engaging them right now. And there he is. He's visible for a short time. We're gonna pursue him and try to find him again. But sometimes it's worth it just shooting around like that to see if he's nearby. So right now he's probably hitting one of the extractors. Sometimes you can hear it that's another thing. You want to put your volume up when you're on offense. When you're on defense right now, like we are. You can actually hear them hitting the extractor sometimes. So Maka downed one of them right here, and I am going to put a springboard there, since I'm trying for that achievement to jump and kill an enemy or down an enemy in the air. I'm also protecting him, but they're making sure that they're on the other side of the map as well to protect the other extractor. And we won already. That was quick. I think one of the teammates on the other side left, to be fair. Yeah, that happened. So I was guarding one guy, and the other one was actually trying to hit an extractor on the other side, and they found him. So as long as they were both down at the same time, then game over. So that was short and sweet. 500 XP right there, and obviously not a lot of XP for the game length, because that was like a speed run right there. But no, that's the premise of defense, basically, as the enforcers. But yeah, guys, I'm going to leave you with some gameplay of some more matches. And I really enjoyed the game, like I mentioned. I hope you guys enjoy the video. It's out now on Game Pass. If you have Game Pass on Xbox One, highly recommend you download it. And there's a lot of people playing right now. You can play cross-play with PC, like I mentioned before. Or you can play on Xbox One or on Steam. You don't have to do cross-play, but the option is there if you want it. And the game is $20. I definitely recommend the game. I've been enjoying it a lot. I'm going to leave you guys with some more matches, some more gameplay of Aftercharge, and I'll have some new content coming soon for some other games as well. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again soon in the next video. Thanks, guys. Later.
Inserted.